Okay. Okay, when your hand goes like this, when it goes into release, notice how your thumb turns down. When our thumb turns down, that's called pronation. Your hand is pronating. It is pronated. Okay? So when your hand is laying back like this, it's facing the ceiling. That's called supination. Okay? The shoulder is externally rotating. This is just your arm whipping. Okay? But notice that your elbow gets in front of your face. As soon as Aroldis Chapman's elbow starts going in front of his face, his arm starts extending into pronation. Okay, so he is pronating with the ball in his hand, where you're not pronating until after the ball's in your hand. The ball's already left. The ball's came out. Pitch has been released. Okay, so we got to find a way to get our arm to kind of hold on. You're essentially pushing your arm in front of you instead of holding your arm back. Okay, so the best way of me describing this, and this is going to take a long time to figure out, what do you need to feel? How do I need to describe it to make it make sense to you? But the arm is getting ahead of the body. Okay, the best way I can think about it is like this. You're shooting a bow and arrow. I don't know if you ever shot one, but you can imagine this. You shoot a bow and arrow, okay, you got the arrow in it. Okay, now you shoot a bow and arrow, but no arrow. You just shoot the bow. You're dry firing something, okay? That's not very good for the bow. Same thing with a gun. You're not supposed to shoot a gun without shooting a bullet because it's bad for the recoil. That recoil does damage to the bow or the gun, depending on what you're talking about. Same thing with your arm. So if the ball is in your hand, when this is happening, it's literally helping your arm slow down. So you're throwing your arm into nothing. The ball comes out, and then your arm finishes accelerating into thin air. And that's why you're feeling a little tenderness in your elbow and your shoulder. Okay? So I don't expect you to grasp this, but here's what's happening. Elbow's going in front of your face. That's not a strong position for you to be in. We don't see that happening with Chapman.